Hello Libra and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess Tarot. This is your monthly reading for December. So moving, I've got to move this out of the way. So moving from Sagittarius season into Capricorn season. So let's see what is coming through for you. We do have Mercury retrograde happening in December, mid-December. Mercury retrogrades in the sign of Capricorn, then moves back into Sagittarius. So remains retrograde until the end of December. Doesn't turn around till January. So let's see what we've got for you. The World card, fulfillment and celebration. I love this. This is the beautiful card of the whale, just diving deep into the waters. It represents an ending of cycles, ending of restrictions, and diving deep into something new. It can definitely be a social time for you, the fact that there's fulfillment and celebration around, which is really, really nice. But this is a beautiful energy. I love this. This is one of my favorite cards. And the world represents, like I said, an end to a cycle, which is really lovely. So I just think this whale feels so happy diving deep into the ocean where it lives. The sun is shining. Its mouth is open. It's being fed. And so it feels like this deep fulfillment that's coming through, which is really lovely. So it's like a release. We also have, the star card. Fantastic. What's shifting and changing? Saturn, Uranus, and Aquarius. So I think you're going to start feeling the rumblings of Pluto with this card because Pluto's moving into Aquarius, your fellow air sign. And this is going to be trining you, helping you. It's a positive flow of energy, bringing transformation into your life. So the World card, it seems pretty apt for the end of the year, doesn't it? Because it's the end of a cycle. But the star card's saying that you're going to be feeling very guided into the future, feeling so much more hopeful. It's a sense of releasing some hard work or some hard cycles and to feel like, okay, I'm feeling much more optimistic and hopeful and guided moving into 2024. And speaking of 2024, I'm excited to let you know that the 2024 yearly readings are out, the zodiac forecast for Libra. So the 2024 yearly forecast for Libra is out, and the link for that is in the description box below. Love it if you come and check that out. Look at these beautiful cards like the World card and the Star card. This is really a sense of, yes, take a deep breath, completion, it's over, and you can start readying for the future. Start feeling like, okay, the future I want to delve into. I want to be like this whale, diving deep into the future, diving deep into something that feels like me, deeply nourishing. So let's see what else is coming in the Six of Swords. So there is a transition period happening in December coming through for you. And there's a lot. There's a lot on. So Libra, I just wanted to let you know, we've got a lot of Aries energy in here, your opposite sign. I wanted to let you know that this reading is for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Always recommend to watch all three of your placements if you know where they are, because it gives you the fuller picture of what's going on for you. And this is a general reading, Libra. Just take what feels right, leave the rest. And there is no extended reading for this particular reading because we do have the yearlies out, the 2024 yearly readings. So we're moving on to that instead. And so let's have a look and see what's coming in for you. So the link for that, as mentioned, is in the description box below. Okay, whoa. Alrighty. You're laying some things to rest here, which is good, which is actually really good. And it could feel like a bit of a reckoning that's coming in, a bit like, okay, we do have, there's a bit of a review process, big reevaluation before feeling like, okay, this very strong intuitive message comes through and now I know what I want to do. So very clear inside your mind. But we do actually have a Mercury retrograde coming through this month as well. So let's see, the Mercury's moving mid-month, it goes retrograde till the end of the month. It's in Capricorn, then retrogrades back into Sagittarius. So we have as the situation, the Six of Swords. So I love the Six of Swords. This is a beautiful energy of transitioning on from a place that feels like there's conflict, a bit of emotional drama, just some emotions running around, into a place of peace. So it can represent transition, moving, traveling, anything like that, but definitely feels like you're in a transition phase. So it's saying crossed by the wheel of fortune is kind of saying this is not the time to expand and grow. It's the time of moving from one phase to the next. We're moving from from the World card, which is an ending, into the Star card, which is a vision for the future, maybe potentially connecting to new hopes and dreams for 2024. So it's kind of like, interesting with the Wheel of Fortune. That's Jupiter. And Jupiter does actually go direct on the last day of December. It turns around and it is going to feel a lot more hopeful. So on New Year's Eve, we have in your conscious mind the King of Wands. Is kind of interesting because there's a part of you that really wants to take action here. With this King of Wands and the Emperor, it's like, I want to move on from this. I want to be able to start taking action and make this vision a concrete reality. And you might just be getting the message, it's not quite time yet, with being blocked by the Wheel of Fortune and the Judgment card coming out, because it's saying there's a little bit of clearing out, some reevaluation that needs to come through. It's not quite the right time. So, but that's fine, because you're going to still be wanting to get really motivated with this King of Wands. Potentially this is some sort of amazing creative vision. Perhaps you're getting really passionate about this. Perhaps it's like, yes, I really want to be bringing this into my world. You might even be thinking about somebody a lot. This King of Wands could be an Aries or a fire sign. Doesn't have to necessarily be so, but it's somebody that potentially is invoking some passions or some feelings within you that you're wanting to take action on as well with this King of Wands. But ultimately, I get this message with the King of Wands, and we have the Emperor deep down. What's happening deep down is that this Emperor energy is very much like, right, I want to take control. I want to take action. I want to create order here. I want to make this a concrete reality. I've got the vision here. I've got the Star card. And so I want to do all this stuff, doing. And we have, in the recent past, the Two of Swords. So it's kind of like there's been, the blindfold's been on. It's like, I don't know whether to trust my intuition or a bit of hesitation about a decision. I can see all these different angles and sides, and I don't know what direction to take. So there could have been like this sense of not really sure what decision to make here or what direction to choose. In the near future, you do have the Ten of Wands. This is two things. One is that it's time to let go of these wands that this character's holding on to. It's time to drop that load, the heaviness, the responsibility, all the hard work. It's time to let go of some of that and take a break. I'm seeing you take a break with the Four of Swords in the near future. So time to take a break, but there's also a renewed sense of dedication to this vision that's coming through here. So it's a shifting of priorities, a shifting of where your energy's at. You've been putting so much energy into something, it's over now. You got the World and the 10, both of them are endings. And the Judgment card is 2 10s as well, the 2 X's. So you're getting a sense of, don't rush into something new until you have fully completed and finished and finalized something and closed that door and reviewed it and just, everything that needs to be done, or whether emotionally, energetically, spiritually, mentally, it's just like, let that finish, let that process finish, whatever that is, and then allow. But even though you've been given this vision of the future, moving into the future with the Star card, then you can move into the future. So this is why you might be feeling a bit like this, the Four of Cups. It's like, yeah, but, some of the things that have felt good in your life and that you've prioritized in your life, you're like, but I don't want to do them anymore. I want to do this. I want to do this thing that feels like is really wonderfully fulfilling vision that I have for the future. I want to dive into that. I don't want to be doing the old things anymore. So trust those feelings of disillusionment or restlessness or boredom, or however, the Four of Cups is always searching for something deeper. It's going, that cup that's on offer, nah, it's not doing it for me. I'm not feeling it anymore. And I want to be like this beautiful whale diving deep. That's what feels good. So just be aware that there could be a shifting of priorities, of things that used to feel good, no longer, you sort of not that interested in that anymore. Or it might be like, I'm not really, doesn't mean you can't come back to it, but it just means something else is really kind of pulling you in and asking for you to focus. So we have as the energy around you, the Three of Pentacles. And this is actually could be that there's a lot of people around you. This is group energies, energy exchanges. And this can be very productive. So there could be like a bustling, I get this bustling kind of energy of people around, and everyone's got a job and everyone's doing something, everyone's contributing and helping out. And so it feels like there could be a lot of productive energy with other people, groups of people, and everyone kind of, yeah, that pulling their weight, I guess, with the Three of Pentacles. So there's opportunities here for some very nice and productive energy exchanges with other people. We have hopes and fears, the Hanged Man, and this is very much, I think this is more of a hope than a fear. It's kind of like I just want to put all that stuff on hold and just there's something else enlightening me. There's something else awakening within me that I want to focus on. But the interesting thing with the Hanged Man is it does require patience. It does actually speak of stagnant energy that create delays, and that's because it wants the patience for you to gain the enlightenment, to get the new perspective. So yeah, that's something that comes through with the Hanged Man. So we have as an outcome, there's a lot that you are pondering here. Absolutely, a lot that's going on here. So let's have a look. We've got the Five of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Page of Swords. Okay, so we get the sense with the Five of Cups. I want to put some of them down so we can have a look at these. This Seven of Pentacles holds the key. Again, it's a card that requires some patience and a reevaluation of where am I investing my time, effort, energy, money? What's the best investment of my time? Because it feels like, you know, there's something that's emotionally here there's something that's been just not feeling great. You need a break. You need an emotional break here. You definitely do. And that's what we're seeing here with the Four of Swords. That is the card of just taking a mental break, taking an emotional break. Things just might feel like they're just wearing thin emotionally. Things might have just felt a little bit like even disappointment can come through. It's just, I feel like there's a big reevaluation about how you're feeling about something and potentially feeling a bit conflicted about that. But take some time out, rework the narratives, detach, stop being triggered by whatever it is that's coming in for you, because it's kind of like, what is this feeling? You know, here you are with the Four of Cups. It's not feeling so great. So why? What's going on here? I need a break. So I'm really feeling like there's this sense of reevaluating the time and effort and energy because something's not feeling quite right. And that is because it's kind of guiding you into a new direction. Eventually, when you take that mental break with the Four of Swords, you go through the narratives and the stories, and there could potentially be a mindset shift. You want to change where that story is going. You get the message here with the Page of Swords. This is a new idea. This is a new message. This is like, whoa, okay. Intuitively, I'm getting the message here. And so you'd really trust your High Priestess, which is your intuition. Okay, now I know. Now I know. I trust my intuition. I'm getting the correct message here, and I know what to do. I know how to reevaluate. I know where to put my energy, my time, effort, energy. And it feels very clear. It feels like, okay, now it just feels very much like I'm really trusting your intuition here. So yeah, it's a really fantastic energy of feeling clear about moving forward into the energy that you're sensing and feeling. Whilst it feels a little bit blocked, there's some old energy or some work that still needs to be finished before you can step into this. So before you get the clarity and you can follow this intuitive vision and go, right, okay, what is this new idea? How is it forming inside my mind? What am I learning about all of this? So we have as an overall energy, the Judgment energy, which basically is the card of review. We're getting a sense of evaluation and review that comes in with the Judgment card, and something has ended with the Judgment. Something has ended, and it's kind of like, you know, a cycle has ended. We're seeing that here with the world. And it's like, how do I think I went? How do I feel about all of this? Would I evaluate that time, that cycle? And it's really important because there's a little bit of evaluation that needs to come up so that you can clear it all out, clear it away. And so it's clearing out an old cycle so that it creates space for the rebirth that comes in, and then you start getting the messages with the Page of Swords, with the High Priestess, what this rebirth is. And that could be interesting little synchronicities, like little messages or bits of information you're getting. It could even be something online or something you hear through a message or a through the grapevine of some sort, through a conversation. It could just be one little tiny thing, and it has this little moment of opening up your intuition and going, aha, okay, that's it. That's the message I needed to get, or that's the synchronicity, or that's the path. And so there's a little bit of lady luck around with the high priestess, just helping you kind of gain the perspective and find the path that you need. But she's not going to come in until you've cleared out all this other stuff. And then you'll be ready to move into action with the King of Wands and the Emperor energy. You've got this determined energy of success, wanting to make something successful here or bring a successful energy into your life. And so then you can start feeling like, okay, I'm getting these little messages and synchronicities that feel like the universe is guiding me and supporting me here, which is what the Star card is. You're being really guided into the future. Coming in for Libra, what's coming in? Okay, let's see, what have we got? Loving others is easy when I love and accept myself. Interesting. My heart is open. I allow my love to flow freely. I love myself, I love others, and others love me. That's a really beautiful energy of validation, both externally and internally, that's coming through for you. And that may be the message, one of the messages that you're getting, the intuitive messages that's coming through with the Page of Swords. Because the universe wants you to be confident, and maybe confident in this new cycle, this new vision that's coming through, confident in stepping into it, taking action, confident in being the leader, taking control, confident in being assertive. So the universe wants that. And part of that that's kind of up for review is this sense of feeling really valuable, loving yourself and allowing others to love you. So be open to receive that. That may be one of the beautiful messages that you're getting through. I feel like there's more than one with this Page of Swords, but yeah, definitely you're getting a lot of intuitive messages that I think are bringing you a lot of confidence and guiding you in the right direction towards the future that you are wanting to bring in. So we have, yes, the tree. This is time to branch out. Absolutely. It's a time of growth, really solid growth. Growth that can really, it has strong roots connected to it. It also may be that it's a time of family as well, thinking about family, working through things, evaluating stuff related to family, clearing out old cycles when it comes to family. So it can be that sort of stuff as well. But I have two charms. One's a tree with a circle around it, which feels like there's restrictions to the growth, and this one doesn't. And this is where it's like, okay, you're free to grow. You're free to branch out. And it's interesting because you're being crossed by the Wheel of Fortune, which is somehow the growth has been blocked in the situation. But you're getting the messages, you're working out how to move beyond that, and how to, this Seven of Pentacles is planting the seeds so that it brings in more growth. And so it really is understanding what that seed is. And it's almost like you need to step back, remove yourself from a situation and take some time out to get the message of what that is, what this beautiful seed is that you're planting here so that this tree can grow into something beautiful, happy, healthy, and abundant. So that's your reading, Libra. That is really feels like you're getting some kind of very inspired message. Just right on, and feeling so much more hopeful for the future. And like I said, Jupiter turns direct on New Year's Eve. So this is the planet of optimism, expansion, and growth, and also excess. So just beware of that on New Year's Eve. But yeah, this is where I feel like you're stepping into 2024 feeling really guided and supported and feeling so much more hopeful. So that's a fantastic energy. So if we want to explore more about what's coming in for you for 2024, the link to that reading, the Libra 2024 overview and forecast, is in the description box below. Love it if you come check that out. And thank you so much for your support this year, Libra. I really, really appreciate it. It helps me do what I love, being the whale. I think that's why I love it so much. It's something I feel like every time I sit down to a reading, I'm like the whale about to dive in deep into something that I love and deeply intuitive energies, which is really beautiful. So thank you so much for all your support. I truly appreciate that. And I can only wish for this beautiful energy to come in for you you as well. And yeah, please like, subscribe, share, leave a comment. Love to read your comments. All of those things help with the growth of the channel. And I really, truly appreciate it. And take care, Libra.